the boxing thing, Harley.
Yeah.
You've fully dropped,
shit, dude.
you're no longer fighting. Done with Creator Clash. Have they like followed up with you at all? Did they like try to hold you and be like, no, Harley, please don't leave. You're the headline fighter. Or did you just peace and they let you?
No, it was pretty easy for them. They're like, that's fine. When was your day? 2012? Nah, you're good. Go on, get out of here.
So what happened? Like did it start with the content cop thing? Is that with the
No, the content cop came out, and that's when I actually had people hitting me up. They're like, yo, you still gonna do this shit? And I was like, yeah, why not? Like LABeast is training for it. He has a newborn, but he's still doing this. I've been here for months. I've been making great progress, and I'm having a good time. The weather's great in Florida, and it's been something I've been committed to. And then as time went on, things got crazier. Things got pretty, I don't know how tuned in you guys are to like, this type of internet bullshit stuff.
Pretend I don't watch a lot of internet drama.
Well, so there's Creator Clash, and I was down to do it. And even with the content cop, Ian and Ethan, them doing that, that's fine. But like people got weird. They would hit me up and they're like, oh, what's the environment of this event going to be? And like, it's like, it's fine. I was committed to it. LABeast was going to be doing it. But then people that the event endorses or puts like front and center were saying some crazy shit, in my opinion. And I was not comfortable endorsing an event that would endorse these people and their words.
Anti-Semitic stuff? Like what were they saying?
They were like saying things like one specific thing that like that was out of all the things that had been said. I saw a clip of Hasan, and I knew they were going to be doing a fundraiser with him, but he was like, oh yeah, if you've ever said anything positive about Israel, you shouldn't be allowed to even be a dog catcher. You should be treated like a neo-Nazi. And I was like, hey, my family and friends and my community, that's so crazy. All of them? I don't know. But then like the conversation was really political. And because like, I don't know if you guys caught the official Creator Clash fundraiser.
No.
They just did one with like Hasan, and it was him reacting to this video that Ethan made about him. So they're just like talking a lot about like the Houthis and Hezbollah and Hamas, and like, was there rapes and like, it's just all this. And I'm like, what's up with the boxing though? Like, what's going on with like the boxing? Like I see what you're saying, and I see that he's like I saw you was like gassing up North Korea a little bit, giving the North Korean stock a little boost.
Damn, didn't even know they were in the mix.
Yeah, they're cool now. They're cooler than you now.
Oh,
I literally have no idea how they're related in the slightest. Like, are they?
No, it's just like this is like the attachment that the event has to these conversations now. Just the things that I'm riffing on and joking about, like it has an actual attachment to these type of things because of the people that they officially put front and center. And so like, no hate to them, it's their event. I was just like, oh yeah, if some of these things are gonna happen, it's not really comfortable for me to participate moving forward. And then they were like, okay. And then I was like, cool. And then like a couple days later, they were like, yeah, they're stepping down. You want to come back? And I was like, I'm at fucking Buc-ee's right now eating a brisket sandwich, pal. No, I don't want to fucking come back.
Yeah, that does just seem like a retarded move on their part to allow such a divisive political issue to become like a big part of their charity event. It's like, what isn't this? This is having a guy who eats the sourest candies fight a guy who melts candy bars into bigger candy bars and like puts 50, McDoubles in a tray and makes a ghastly lasagna with it. Like, what does this have to do with Israel and Palestine? So I can see why you were kind of put off.
There's a lot of conversations that revolved around all the politics there. And I was like, I'm actually not good enough of a boxer to like be distracted by this shit and also go in the ring and box a guy that I find very impressive. And I keep thinking like, to me, like the victim in this, other than the charities, of course, LABeast, because he's a great guy, he's a cool ass dude, and he I hope he finds someone.
Why don't you and LABeast do your own thing? Like you've both been training for this thing for so long. Like you both, I'm sure he's raring to go. I bet you're disappointed as fuck. I bet you think of you've envisioned this fight so many times. like leading up to it, and for it never to come to fruition and happen is weird. It's
very crazy. It's months. So I felt one way, and I was like, I'm gonna hit up other boxing promotions. Like I know Aiden Ross has one and all that. And then I went to Chili's and got a triple dip. You'd be surprised how fast you stop giving a fuck about it. I already got the fucking pussy poncho on, and I'm fucking ready to do some fucking crazy shit, bro.
Yeah, push the poncho on. Anytizers on the table.
Is any part of you relieved? Because like if I was prepping for a fight and then suddenly my opponent pulled out, I'd be like, oh darn, shucks to heck, no punches to the face for me, I guess. Like I'd be okay with that.
There is a point where I remembered with my previous fights where I was like, God, he can't fucking pull out now. Both of the times I felt confident going into them though. So there was a point where I was like, this shit better happen now. Like within 2 weeks of I was excited and I was like, this shit better fucking happen. Don't fuck this up now. And I was well into that realm with this one because the sun, I'm telling you, man, being in Florida and the sun and everything goes such a long way to your attitude, to being like, I'm going to do this or whatever, you know?
This Canadian just discovered daylight.
Yeah, seriously, it always does go a long way for me. And so maybe that's why my attitude was still about it. But it was like a month of people being like, are you going to do this shit? And it just like it got kind of, to me, it just got ugly. It's not like, it's also not run the same way that it was before. It felt a little haphazard, which makes sense that like, you know, they ended up backing down and I don't even know, like he made a video explaining why, but yeah, like I can't be bothered. I don't really, it's, well, you know,
to the point of it being ran differently this time. Didn't they lose $200,000 last time and no money actually went to charity?
Yes.
So, I mean,
it's a terrible charity event.
Maybe a shakeup in
the but I got a jet ski.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, dude. Like a 2-seater? How fast it go? You really buy a jet ski?
No, I didn't. I didn't. I wish. That'd be sick.
Snowmobile, huh?
You should get a Sea-Doo. That'd be awesome. That'd make it all worth it. So, like, were you getting like a slew of hate over like politically charged Israel-Palestine stuff? Like directed at you from fans?
A little bit here and there, but like sometimes I bring it on myself. But I think people that disagreed with me either didn't say anything, or I saw a couple people that tried to say something to get me to, I don't know, engage, but nothing really. What I've really seen is like a crazy, overwhelming amount of support, like people coming from like the H3 subreddit, they really, it feels like they have a normal take on things. If I use Ethan as an example, Ethan has a super normie take on the Middle East, and it's pretty, you know, makes a lot of sense. It's a plausible one. And then on the extremes, you have people on both sides that are like, no, fuck them, fuck all of them. Mm-hmm. And he's not at all like that. And it seems like all the voices online, when you go online, are extreme shit. Like you get that there's 80% of people that are normies and then 10% on either side that are extreme. Like, you know how you're like, yeah, you don't like drama content. A lot of the stuff that Creator Clash is attached to is people that do drama content, like, but the Middle East, basically. Just talk and ramble on about things going on. And so, yes, I watch a lot of that stuff. Sometimes it's newsworthy stuff. Sometimes, you know, whatever. But that's basically their job. That's how they make money. And, you know, I'll see, like, you know, in the middle of the Creator Clash official fundraiser, they'll be like, Hasan was like, oh, yo, the Houthis just shot down a fucking another US drone, dude. That's $70 million of drones they shot, and they shot a rocket at the Israeli airport and it hit the airport. Fuck, dude, let's go. Put on one of their music videos. Official Creator Clash fundraiser, by the way. And then I'm sitting there, and I'm like, can you stop it? You live in a beautiful mansion in California. Can you stop encouraging the terrorist factions in the Middle East to attack Israel? It's not a good thing. Don't hype them up. I see them. They're on like white pickup trucks with like 50 cals, and they're fucking like, there's like 10 of them speeding, and they're like, ah! And it's like, I see that. And people are like, hell yeah. And it's like, dude, yeah, that's one.
Cool, right?
That's, yeah. But realistically, that's one bombing run. That's like, okay, it's a real-time strategy. You're at phase 1. Cool. You're sending out all your little recon things. You're like, hell yeah. They're at stage 5. Like, they have alien weaponry. Stop encouraging them to like throw themselves at it. Like, people in this country can't eat. They're recruiting soldiers that are 10 years old. Tell everyone should tell them that they should focus on themselves a little bit and backseat the death to the Jews thing. It's not even going well. And then
it's not even going well.
It's not. It's going terribly. Everyone has to stop. They got to stop being encouraged to attack Israel. And dude, you think I want you guys to fit in the bill? No, come on. It's out of your money. They got to defend themselves and all that, you know. And then other people are like, yeah. And then they encourage like these terrorist factions to attack Israel, and it's like, shit, dudes, don't just fucking stop. Just leave them alone. Give them that fucking. Just leave them alone. Seriously.